guys, welcome to Lord of the Vets, where I've done the research so you don't have to. Today I was exploring Banks Peninsula, beautiful abandoned coastline, incredible, when something very unexpected happened. Just watch.
I'm sketching out because I just heard growling and I have no idea where it is. I can just hear growling coming from the rocks somewhere. So I'm here on the rugged coast of New Zealand, and as you can see, I've stumbled on a sea lion colony. Now, you need to be really careful because holy crap. There's literally one right behind that rock, just looking at me. Oh my gosh. Dude, these guys are so sketchy. They just camouflage with the rocks, and I'm between him and the ocean, which is not where you want to be. I'm just gonna move back. Holy moly. I have literally no idea which way to walk to get through this. Like this cliff and then water, so I have to go through here. So freaking crumbly and sketchy right here. I can't get back down without climbing down this ledge. My alternate route is going back past this down here. So I'm gonna take the cliff. You see what I'm talking about? I was sitting like there. He was hiding right there, dude. And I was sitting between him and the water, right? What I was explaining, that you don't get between them and the water.
Crazy. I'm just cruising along and I stumble into a fur seal colony. Now it's breeding season right now. The males are fighting. They weigh up to 150 kgs. The females are a lot smaller at 50 kgs, but these things can do damage. Like, understanding what they can do, was a lot more afraid than probably the average person would have been walking around these things, because they look quite docile, but they can move incredibly fast. They're one of the seal species that can walk on their front flippers, so they can actually move really quick. It's the fur seals and the sea lions that are able to do that. Now, I'm thankful that they weren't sea lions, because male sea lions can weigh over 400 kgs, which is absolutely terrifying, but these guys were still big. And I tell you what, a German tourist got attacked recently by one of these fur seals. He was swimming up in the Abel Tasman, beautiful part of New Zealand. It's a marine reserve. Now, he saw a fur seal and he decided to go in and swim with them. Now, I have swum with them before while I was surfing, but that was not intentional, and I was very aware that I could be bitten. Now, this guy got severely injured. He got bitten in both of his legs. He had to get airlifted out. So they do attack people if you get too close and if you get in their way, especially if you interfere with their pups or their mating behavior. So the New Zealand fur seal is from the group Pinnipeds, which is made up of the true seals, the eared seals, and the walruses. Now, the fur seal is one of the eared seals along with the sea lion. Sea lions are much bigger than the New Zealand fur seal. These guys, they're incredible hunters. They hunt fish, they hunt squid. They can dive down to almost 250 meters and hold their breath for 11 minutes, which is longer than any other fur seal. So the New Zealand fur seal is pretty awesome. The other crazy thing is they have this strange mating behavior. It's called delayed implantation. So the females will have their pups in the middle of summer, which is now why I found that pup, which I stayed away from because I didn't want to cause any more trouble. And they do this thing called delayed implantation, and it's where the female will mate straight after having a pup. Some of you ladies are just cringing thinking about this. They mate straight after having their pup, but the fertilized egg does not implant into the uterine wall for another 3 months. So they're mated 12 months before they give birth, but their gestation period is actually only 9 months. Isn't that fascinating? That's crazy. So the females will start breeding between 4 and 6 years old, and they'll have one pup a year for the rest of their life, and they live to about 20 years old. Now, the fur seal is not endangered anymore, but there was a time when the New Zealand fur seal was hunted almost to the brink of extinction by the early settlers. Luckily, the country decided to do something about it and has protected them, and now their populations are thriving. They're doing really well. The sea lion, however, is threatened. There's only about 12,000 New Zealand sea lions. So it's pretty amazing if you do see one of those. But again, be careful. They can be very big and very scary, and boy, do they have some teeth. But I did want to throw a warning out there to you guys, because if you're like me and you love exploring, you can just stumble upon these animals. And if you do see them, don't go up really close and try and take photos and things like that, because they can be territorial. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoy New Zealand. I hope you want to travel here. And if not, I hope you're enjoying learning about our animals and our beautiful country. Thank you.